Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Clip, the host of the Clip Sports. We're coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudcat area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Heat got revenge stemming from the fact that the Lakers took out the Heat in last season's finals. By the way, I'll definitely get you guys that for sure. And whether or not the Lakers are going to be able to win the next two games against the Wiz and against a legitimate threat right now to them in the Wild West, the Jazz, how that's going to turn out. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Novak Djokovic walked out with his 9th Aussie Open title, by the way, making him an 18-time Grand Slam champ, by the way. So that's interesting news right there. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that the Hornets took out the puny Warriors, by the way. Warriors are terrible, which they are, by the way. Draymond Green is a piece of trash that he got ejected. Tell you guys about the Valdez became the new WBC Junior Lightweight champ, by the way. Got the KO of the Year nominee. Get you guys to that. Get you guys the UFC Vegas 19 results. Even though the Black Beast, Derek Lewis took out Curtis Blades. Get you guys to that for sure. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Yadier Alvarez bought a 6-wheel Kevlar coated Jeep. Get you guys to that for sure. And that's surprising news right there. Zach still undefeated. Duke got a win against the defending Final Four champs, UVA 665. And, well, all the other details I'm going to have for sure. Brother, where's out to Carlitos and the others out there? That's all the news I'm going to have today, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, I'm going to start things off with the fact that last night's finals rematch, he got revenge on the Lakers, 96-94. Alex Caruso missed a game-winning shot in that game at the end of the game. And I don't know what happened there, but Kendrick Nunn had 27 points, had 5 rebounds, had 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Jimmy Buckets has scored 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Bam Adebayo scored 16 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. With Duncan Robinson here, scored 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. LeBron James here scored 19 points, 9 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal, and a block. Kyle Kuzma scored 23 points and 4 rebounds. Montrezl Harrell has scored 18 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. KCP scored 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Wesley Matthews scored 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and a block. So, yeah, he plotted revenge against the Lakers last night. And tomorrow night, the Lakers, they have their hands full with the Wiz against Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook tomorrow night. And then Wednesday is Wild West for the Lakers because they have their hands full with a team that's had a 9-game win streak, and their win streak against the Clips. That'll be the future MVP. That is the MVP candidate, Donovan Mitchell, and the Jazz. To be honest, that one is going to be a slobber knocker. I'll tell you this right now. This could go either way. If they face off against each other in the Wild West finals, for real, for sure, that's going to be taken to Game 7 right there. But I'll have the Lakers main eventing another NBA title game, and I'm going to have them walking out as back-to-back NBA champs. Because the Jazz are one of these looming threats to the Lakers, which they are, by the way. And the Jazz may send a message to the Lakers by Wednesday night. But the Lakers right now, they don't got no 83. Who's got a calf injury. Dennis Schroeder's got COVID protocols. And he's going to be in quarantine mode for sure. But obviously, the Lakers right now, I don't know how they're going to come back. Because, yes, Lakers are still good, but they find themselves in absolute peril right now. I mean, they may have lost to the Nets, a legitimate finals contender, possible finals contender, if you will. They lose to the Heat, a team they already team that the Lakers already took out last season in the finals. They lose, and then tomorrow night they got the Wiz with Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and Rui Hachimura. And then Wednesday night, they have a team that's been on a 9-game win streak that has most people will call them nothing number one, by the way, even though they're like number one in the West account. Wild West right now. That's the Jazz. Both those teams right now, Lakers and Jazz, are the top two teams. I would consider them as favorites to, face off against each other in the Wild West finals if necessary. Now Wednesday night it's gonna be Wild West finals tune-up match. And the Lakers didn't even get a win there. I mean, yes, they can get a win against the Wiz, which they can. But if they get a win against the Jazz, oh man, Lakers they need to get together. I'm not sure they're gonna pick themselves up, but they're still good. And I don't know how they're gonna defend the crown or the kingdom, by the way. But the Lakers right now, they have to get a win. They really need a win because honestly, I don't know what's going on with them right now. And I think that it's safe to say, needless to say, that they're still good. They just need to get some more momentum. Is what they really need. If 83 comes back, he's going to be out for like 4 weeks with the calf injury, though. So when he comes back, I just don't know how they're going to do it. But I just can't figure out how they're going to do with LeBron James still in there. And you got Montrezl Harrell and you got Kyle Kuzma scoring putting up a lot of points. And then you got Alex Caruso last night missed a game-winning jump shot, which he did though. And apparently, I'm not sure the Lakers are going to come back, but they need to find some rhythm. They need to get some momentum. Is what they really need. Put more points in the paint and get some more good ball moves. That's what we're going to need right there because like they can't be losing like 2 games in a row. This just can't happen because Lakers right now they got bounties placed on them, and it's not going to look good for them. So I hope the Lakers they destroy the Wiz, and hopefully that the Lakers they destroy the Jazz because honestly, Jazz are legitimately good, but the Lakers are better. But Jazz they face their destiny this Wednesday night against the Lakers. If they get a win there, that'll be good. That right there. They can face off at a best of 7 series in the Wild West finals if they can. If that happens, that is. I look forward to that. Even though the Jazz they did lose to the Nuggets in last season's playoffs, by the way, they lost the Nuggets in that playoff game. I think I would see like Lakers versus the Jazz in the Wild West finals matchup, which would be really good. But I would be unsatisfied if I even saw the Jazz put up. I'm not talking about what this coming Wednesday. I'm talking about the Wild West. If the Jazz even think about putting away the Lakers and taking away their chances of being back to make NBA champions, that would be earth shattering. But I would have the Lakers, by the way, walking out as defeating the Jazz, and I would have them walking out as back to back NBA champs, which they will do for sure. I'll tell you that right now. So obviously that's my vote right there. Everybody's my prediction, and that's all there is you need to know. So Lakers all the way, guys. They need to get together. I just can't remember what's going on, but they got to get together because that's unacceptable. They have to get it together. So I know they got targets on their backs, but obviously we all know that for sure. That's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. Also, in the news here, the Hornets defeat the Warriors, by the way. Those puny Warriors 100. Terry Rozier scored 36 points, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. PJ Washington scored 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. Gordon Hayward scored 13 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Kelly Oubre Jr. scored 25 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and block, and 2 steals. Andrew Wiggins right here has scored 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. So that's looking good right there. Draymond Green, that piece of trash, got ejected. Thank goodness he did. It was coming though. Warriors already lost to the Magic, and then they lose the Hornets. So Stupid said was sick. So not looking good there. So he maybe have to quarantine. If he's got what I think he's got, not looking good there. So I'm telling you. Also, another news: Novak Djokovic walked out with his 9th Aussie Open title. Congrats to him on that. He's now an 18-time Grand Slam champ. Congrats to him on that. What a huge congrats to him. He's no doubt a future Hall of Famer. And that's the best news yet there. So hopefully he gets his act together. Don't be partying. Don't do none of that stuff. He's been through a lot. But Novak Djokovic got to live to his expectations, what he has to do. Play hard. Got to strike first, strike hard. No mercy. That's what he's got to do. So look forward to that, guys. Other news here that the UFC Vegas 19 results. You saw Serghei, UFC Vegas 19 results. You saw Serghei Spivac defeat Jared Vanderaa by punches. Aiemann Zahabi defeats Drako Rodriguez by punch. Casey O'Neill defeats Shana Dobson by punches. Julian Erosa defeats Nate Landwehr by flying knee. Jared Gordon defeats Danny Chavez by unanimous decision. John Castaneda defeats Eddie Wineland by punches. Tom Aspinall defeats Andrei Arlovski by rear naked choke. Phil Hawes defeats Nassourdine Imavov. Then you get Imavov by majority decision. Chris Daukaus defeats Alexei Olenek by punches. Derek Minner defeats Charles Rosa by unanimous decision. Yana Kunitskaya defeats Ketley Vieira by unanimous decision. And then the Black Beast Derek Lewis defeats Curtis Blades. So those are your UFC Vegas 19 results, everybody. That's all there is you need to know for sure. So that's usually up there. I can tell you that. Other news, so you saw the Duke defeat the defending Final Four champs UVA 66-65 close game. The Zags are still undefeated as they defeated San Diego 169. You saw Kentucky defeat Tennessee 70-55. Even Kansas defeat Texas Tech 67-61. And that's pretty news right there. Illinois defeat Minnesota 94-63. West Virginia defeats Texas 84-82. Villanova defeats UConn 66-60. Mizzou defeats South Carolina 93-78. Arizona defeats USC 81-72. Kansas defeats Texas Tech 67-61. Florida State defeats Pitt by 79-72. Oklahoma defeats Iowa 66-56. And Alabama defeats Vandy 82-78. So that is surprising right there, but that's all there is you need to know just for knowing that. Other news here that Yadi Alvarez has got a 6-wheel monster Jeep. It's a Kevlar coated Jeep, by the way, costing $180K. It has 6 wheels. It's a 40-inch tires and a boatload of bells and whistles. It's a Kevlar coated Jeep, and oh my gosh, you gotta check that out, guys. It's a must-see, must-watch. You gotta check that out, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Also, other news here I want to get into. Almost happy birthdays out to Carlito, Ricky Starks, 50th anniversary to Sonic Riders, 3rd anniversary to Zelda, Sophie Turner, brother wishes out to Sophie Turner, Jordan Peele, Kelsey Grammer, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ashley Green, Elliot Page, Haley Orantia, Corbin Blue, Anthony Daniels, Demi Burnett, Charmaine, John Ice, Carl Frampton, Scout Taylor Compton, Wishbone, Will Baldwin, late grade John Lewis, Kristen Herrera, Brodus Clay, Titus Burgess, Melissa Kapashi, G Baby, Crimson, Two Pence, Middleton, Braylon Edwards, Brandon Williams, Rose Reynolds. You got Mitch Brown, I guess, Melanie Laurent, Briley Hale, Fran Parman, Brian Ortega, Vanessa Feltz, Kim Han Newell, and Steve Francis. So send your brother wishes, your brother shows, your brother tweets, everybody. That's all he's got to do just for now, and that's the best you can do. Also, guys, those of you guys may have seen this, that the Japanese fighting games roundtable. I know, or you know, it's coming to it's gonna be a Guilty Gear Strive. By the way, check out the trailer, guys. It's incredible. Must watch right there. Chizuru Kagura is in Team Sticker Treasures, along with Kyo Kasanagi and Iori Yagami. Team Sticker Treasures for King of Fighters 15. Check out the trailer back, guys. Check that out. It's amazing. It's incredible. I don't know when King of Fighters 15 is going to be out, by the way, but there'll be more of the Japanese Fighting Games Roundtable by tomorrow, by the way, guys. Check that out, guys. Must watch. Hope you guys enjoy that. Also, guys, Cham Cham for Samurai Showdown. The Samurai Showdown 2019 or 2021 game will be she will be coming out on 3/16 day. So that's good news right there. And also, guys, that there will be a crossover character between Samurai Showdown and Guilty Gear, where there will be a Guilty Gear character crossing over to Samurai Showdown. By the way, guys, on season 3, that's the 4th DLC character, and that's amazing. That's the best news yet there. I can tell you that. So you gotta love that. So that'll be a real surprise. Whoever's gonna be, could be Soul Bad Guy, could be one of them. So or any of them. So that's all there is you need to know on that. And who can it be, guys? Who can it be? So that's the best news yet there, everybody. So also a mysterious Tekken character, a new Tekken character, Tekken 7 Season 4. And she's from Poland, by the way, whatever her name is. And honestly, surprise right there. So hopefully her trailer's going to be available. That's the best news yet there. Polish female fighter. Check her out, guys. Tekken 7 Season 4. So wherever it is, I'm not sure. That's all there is you need to know on that. So wherever it is, that's the big news right there. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody. Also, guys, Elimination Chamber is happening right now live on the WWE Network, guys. Check that out. That's all there is you need to know on that. So best news out there, guys. Well, Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it right there for the Khalil Howard Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Howard Sports Report, both YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Also, forgot one thing. Dylan White versus the Alexander Povetkin rematch will be happening on March 27th in Gibraltar. By the way, guys, that's March 27th between Alexander Povetkin, Dylan White rematch. Guys, mark it down on your calendars if you've not done so. And that's all there is you need to know, everybody. So that's all there is you need to know. Well, all right, then again, that would do it there for the Khalil Howard Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Howard Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all means necessary. What are your thoughts and your responses on how the Lakers are going to come back from a finals rematch loss to the Heat? By the way, let me know about the comment section. How are they going to destroy the Wizards? What are they going to do? What's the game plan of them taking out the Jazz? Donovan Mitchell, the Jazz, the MVP. Who's in the MVP category? Let me know about in the comment section down below. I will address much. You think Lakers and Jazz are going to take it to Game 7 in the Wild Wild West Finals? Let me know in the comment section about that. I will be more than happy to address this one, sure, buddy. And that's all there is you need to know on that. You listen to the Hornets defeating those puny Warriors last night, 100-100. Let me know in the comment section down below. I will address this one, sure, and that's all there is you need to know. So Valdez walking out as a new WBC Junior Lightweight champ. What are your thoughts about that? Congrats to him on that. Your thoughts on Novak Djokovic winning his 9th Aussie Open title, by the way, even though he's an 18-time Grand Slam champ, by the way. So congrats to him on that. That's all there is you need to know. He also the Black Beast defeating Derek Lewis defeating Karis Blades last night, UFC Vegas 19. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll address them on that shirt, and that's all you need to know. Also, guys, the Elimination Chamber is happening right now, live on the WWE Network. Guys, check that out. Your thoughts on let's see what we got here. I know for Guilty Gear Strive game. What are your thoughts about that? The trailer's pretty good. Check that out, guys. Your thoughts on Chizuru Kagura and Team Secret Treasures, along with Kiyo Kasanaji and Iori Yagami for King of Fighters 15 for Team Secret Treasures. What thoughts about that? I would just want to share on that. So you need to know on that. What thoughts on the Samurai Showdown, a Guilty Gear crossover character? Thoughts about that? For season 3. What thoughts about that? I'll just want to share about it. Who could the Texans? Who can the Polish female fighter? Who could the new female fighter of Poland being? She's a Polish female fighter of Tekken 7. Guys, check the trailer, guys. Check that out, guys. So we thoughts about that. Let me know for sure who it is. I'll address my show everybody in the comment section down below. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. And surprise news right there. Also, guys, season 5 of Street Fighter 5 will be out tomorrow, guys. Be sure to check that out. And that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. Now, we thoughts on Duke defeating UVA, by 1.65. What thoughts on the Illinois defeating Minnesota 94-62? What thoughts on Zags going to defeat? Can they make it back to the Final Four, by the way? Let me know for sure in the comments down below. I will just want to share, but that's all you need to know on that. And that's all it's to. I'll be on my breaking news, times live updates from the whole up on the Khalil Sports, where everything sports, everything there's you need to know. So, guys, take care. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.